Good morning, guys. It is Monday and it's such a dreary day out today. It's cold. Well, it's cold to me. It's 57 degrees. Most people wouldn't consider that cold. And it's raining. Yeah, it's one of those days again. I gotta be here till 1:30 and it's gonna be like this all day. So I don't like this weather at all. But we'll live with it. The first class is public speaking again. But this time we're in the library doing some kind of computer class. So I've already had this before. I thought about not going, but in that class we're only allowed 3 absences, so I didn't want to take one of those. So I guess we'll put up with it, go to this class and learn, maybe learn something. It's about resources, like being able to find resources through the library. Like they have those online resource databases, like it's called a lib database, and it's like you just search for it's like a Boolean search, if you know what that is. If you don't know what that is, it's like it searches for like articles and professional paperwork for like scientists write like journals and stuff like that, and they write essays and put them in scientific journals and stuff. It's like in that. So that's what it searches for. It's pretty much credible sources. That's the words I'm looking for. They're all credible sources. So they'll go over all that, teach us how to use that, and it's gonna be wonderful. So I gotta get an oil change in 62 miles, so I better make an appointment for tomorrow. I think that'll be the logical thing to do. Could probably be there at 1:30. I'll call and make that today, so that way I'll have it set for tomorrow and just go get my oil changed, because I really need to. But it's time for me to go to class, and I dread it, and I hate getting out in the rain, but we have to if we want to get a good job later on. So I'm out of that class. That was terribly boring because I've already sat through it once, so yeah. And the teacher was sitting behind me, so I couldn't actually do anything else on the internet. Which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to look up stuff for my new camera, but didn't get a chance to. And now I've got stuff to read for English, for British literature, not English. But I can't because I didn't notice that we switched over volumes. There's 3 volumes in the book set that we have, and I just noticed that we switched over volumes. So I don't have the right volume. And I can't find any of the articles on the internet. Oh, not articles, but essays on the internet. Because they're all like weird copyright crap, whatever. So I can't find those. That only leaves one thing for me to do, to be honest. Nap and not go to English class. Or literature class. Why do I keep saying English? But it's gonna be a long day with it raining like this. I don't like rain. Rain just makes me tired and sleepy and wet. It's just not a good combination. You know where I'd rather be? I'd rather be at the beach. I need a vacation. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is just not go to literature today, because if I go, I'm not going to be prepared for anything we do at all. So, and I won't be able to follow along in the text. So, yeah, I guess it's the best thing I can do. Well, not the best thing I can do. I could think of other things I could do, but probably what we'll end up doing. So I'm going to lay back, try to catch some Z's and listen to some music, I guess, until the next class. But it's just, I don't like rain. Days like this just make me wish I'd have just stayed in bed. For real. Oh well, I'm gonna sit back and relax and enjoy my time off for right now. Oh, that was a good nap. Good nap, good nap. Now it's time to go to Prob and Stats. I'm hungry, but I have to go to Prob and Stats. I'd rather go eat right now, but I have to go to class. Oh, the life of a college student is not that great sometimes. Sometimes it's boring. Sometimes you're like, I love this because it's not high school. Sometimes you're like, you know, I wish I could do this and not have to go to class. So, you know, if I didn't have to go to class and I could just work a full-time job making what I would make if I were to go to college, I would go to college. But that's what college is for. So let's go to class. We got 15 minutes to get there, and it's raining still. So I'm out of class. I've got to get me something to eat because I am absolutely starving. I'm going to go get some Chinese food because I'm stuck on Chinese food again. This is going to be fun because every time I get stuck on Chinese food, I'll eat it for about a week straight. So far it's been a week and a half. So let's go get some Chinese food because I'm hungry. So I'm home. I have got to sit down, and I was going to take a nap, but I've got to sit down and try to edit and upload the vlog. Well, upload the vlog I tried to upload last night, which I didn't have time to. So if it doesn't finish before I leave today for work, I'm just going to leave my computer on and running and just let it finish by itself. I think that'd be the best thing to do. And then I'm going to go ahead and edit yesterday's vlog. So, got a little bit to do. It's just a dreary day. Like, today has just been one of those days where you do not want to do anything. Like, if you had to do anything, it's like, I really have to go out and do that. Normally I'd be excited about going out and doing stuff, but today if I were off from work and I had something to do, I'd be like, I really gotta go out in that crap. It's a lazy day. It feels like a lazy day, but it's not. That's what it really is. You feel like you're in a lazy day, like you should be at home sitting around doing nothing in your sweats and or your pajamas or whatever. But instead you're out going to college and going to work, and it's not the weather for that kind of thing. So that actually worked out. I just blind you guys. Well, balance. Anyway, that actually worked out because YouTube actually saved where I had left off uploading last night and just continued uploading, which I thought was pretty cool. However, I think I'm going to try to get a Mac. Door sucks. I think I'm going to try to get a Mac because my computer's been really, really slow lately. Like, beyond slow. Like, it's... Flash keeps crashing. Like, the videos lag. All this stuff. I'll see you guys in a second. It's raining. I don't want to get the camera wet. As I was saying, unlike my new 7D, this camera isn't waterproof. So, anyway, my computer's been really slow lately. I know I can fix it, which is mostly an excuse to get a Mac, but the computer's just been really slow. Like, everything feels like it's dragging. I need to do some checkups on it and make sure everything's running right before I assume anything, because I used to be like computer nerd of the year pretty much. But I need to do some diagnostics on it, do some defragging, all that good stuff. So I need to do that. But later on, I think I'll get a Mac. I don't know if I'm gonna get an iMac or a MacBook. I'll probably get a MacBook Pro because I can do video editing on it. Still be a laptop. Take it to school. I can't take that one to school because it's too big. I'll probably end up selling that one or selling it to my parents or something. So I don't know yet though. But I gotta work a 3 to close tonight. It's gonna be fun. Got a test tomorrow, so when I come back I gotta look over my notes and stuff for it. It's macroeconomics. So he said something about giving us a formula sheet for it. I don't know if he will or not. I hope he does, so we don't have to memorize the formulas. I'll message him. I'll email him tonight and ask him. I think it's cold today. A lot of people said they don't think it's too cold. I think it's freezing. It says it's 61 degrees, but my feet are cold. If my feet are cold like they are right now, my whole body's cold. So I'm thinking I'm gonna take my hoodie in with me to work, just in case I get cold while I'm in there. I can just put on my hoodie. It really doesn't fit dress code because they want us to buy like a Food Line jacket that has Food Line on it, has a name tag spot on it. But I'm not paying $65 for a jacket when they only pay me $7.25 an hour. That's the way I see it. So I'm going to go to work and hopefully have some fun there. Hopefully tonight won't be too awful boring or slow or hectic or just absolutely crazy. maybe it won't be tonight. So I gotta call Alex and talk to him about maybe doing a skit when I get my new camera. I saw a short film. Well, actually, it would be a short film, not a skit. The difference between a short film and a skit. Skits are usually funny. Short films mean something. So I'm thinking about doing a short film with Alex as my actor. So because he has the right stuff for it. So I'm gonna call him and see what he thinks about it. So Alex was going to class. He didn't have time to talk. So that was a class past 3 o'clock. Really, Alex? Why would you schedule a class past 3 o'clock? I don't know. Anyway, I told him I'd call him back tonight. We'll talk about the short film. But I've been wanting to make a short film forever. Now that it's becoming fall, my idea kind of falls into place. I'll let you in on a little bit of what I'm thinking in my mind. In my mind, I'm thinking a little bit like a kind of a Civil War type thing. Alex has uniforms. He does reenactments. So I actually choose him because since he has the uniforms, I think he would fit the perfect role for this short film. That's about all I can say about the ideal I've got. I'd have to write out all the scenes and everything, and camera directions and everything. But past that, that's about as far as I've gotten. I just stormed it up about an hour ago, so got a whole lot to think about, plan everything out before we actually shoot the film. Plus, I have to get my camera before we can actually shoot the film. But from what I'm thinking in my mind, we could definitely use my dad's place because he has all this land, wooded areas and stuff. I think it'd work out perfect. So I've always wanted to shoot a short film, and now that I've got the equipment to do it, we may just do it. And I may get a lot of my friends from Facebook and stuff to be extras in some of my other films. I may come conjure up sometime in the near future. So we'll see what all's to come. But I've always been interested in filmography, but just haven't had a chance to do it. So here's the hope we actually get to. Good lunch break, guys. Yeah, so my lunch break, I ate a Lunchable. I'm bringing back my childhood slowly. The only reason I keep eating these Lunchables is because they're on sale. So I'm tired. Today has just drained me. This weather is draining. I do not do this weather at all. So if you're wondering why you haven't seen a whole lot of me and why I've been very inactive in vlogging, it's because this weather is just bringing me down, man. It's bringing me down. I just don't do this kind of weather. It bothers me. I feel like I'm trapped in this gloom and can't get out of it. So I am going to try to take a nap because I've got to be here until 10:30 tonight. It's going to be fun. I got a test tomorrow, which I have to study for and all that good stuff. So when I get home, I'll probably be up late. But I'm off tomorrow. Reminds me I need to call Chaparral and get my oil change appointment tomorrow. Gotta do that. I think I have to pay $69 for 4 more, which isn't bad. $15 a piece. It's not bad at all. So I gotta do that, and then I'm gonna lay down and rest for a few minutes before I have to go back to work. Hey guys, I'm off of work. Not too bad night at work. However, I did have a lady come in tonight that I know, and she came into my place of work about a month ago, and at the time our store policy, or what our managers had told us, is that we couldn't accept rolled change because people have been counterfeiting it, like putting washers and stuff in it, and that's why we have a Coinstar machine. So I was just following procedure, and I told her that she had like, she wanted to pay like $30 worth of roll change, and I said, before I do this, I have to get permission from my manager and or my office person. So at this point, I called Jason to front. Jason said that we couldn't take it. At that point, I was like, I'm sorry. you know, if there's anything I could do about it, I would do it for you. And she got mad and left. And she came in today. Same lady came in today, and there was a long line. She was in the long line, so I opened up my register to take a couple people to kind of move the line down. Um, and I said, I'll get somebody over here, and she goes, no, I'll just stay in this line. I'm like, okay. She just, maybe she wants to talk to the other person, the other cashier, who was Daniel at the time. So I'm like, well, that's fine. So I get done with the people in my line and go over to bag for Daniel. And she's the next customer. He sends her groceries out, and I start to bag them. She won't allow me to bag her groceries. I'm like, so I just step back, and at this point, I'm kind of hurt at this point because I had done nothing to this lady, and I would not do anything to hurt her. I mean, I was just covering my job that one time, um, and I would do nothing to hurt anybody or intentionally do something that would hurt somebody. And you guys know that. You guys know I wouldn't do anything like that. And it kind of hurt me that she was mad at me over this, like it was my personal decision to say no, I can't take these. But she's holding a grudge against me, and there's one thing in this world I can't stand is when somebody's mad at me, because I feel like I should be able to fix it. I feel like personally it's something that I should be able to handle no matter what. It's something in my blood. It's something I believe wholeheartedly that I can fix, but they won't allow me to. And that's one of the things that bothers me about this whole thing. And I just hope one day that she actually talks to me and asks me about it, and I can tell her exactly from my point of view what happened, because I don't want this lady to be mad at me. She's a very nice lady, and I never before this I'd had no problems with her. We were always good friends, and we said, "Hey, how are you?" Talked for a little bit, and then we were on our way, and it was a good friendship, and all because of a store policy, she will no longer talk to me or allow me to be around her groceries, which I think is ignorant. But you know, that's just something that was on my mind today, and I said to tell somebody, and the camera happened to be who I told. So, you know, I'm going to try to continue to be nice to her, and maybe she'll talk to me, maybe she won't, but I'm going to let it go, and hopefully she will as well. But now I'm going to upload the vlog, which is currently uploading. That's why I'd already started it to get it uploaded, so I've got to do that and study for my test tomorrow, so I gotta get that done. It's late. I've got to get up early in the morning and go take my test and all that good stuff. So I gotta get some sleep. Had a decent day, nonetheless, with all the drama at work. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get some sleep and get up decently early in the morning so I can get there in time to take my test. Probably get out of that class early, and then I have history. And then I get to go change my oil, probably donate some plasma, all that good stuff. So let's get some sleep, and hopefully I won't be too tired in the morning, and I'll be able to focus on my test. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night, guys. Peace out.